Hello and welcome to Embodied Mindfulness Meditation. My name is Dina Asher Kushnir, and I welcome you to embark on a path of inner discovery and healing through the interwoven practices of Buddhist mindfulness meditation and somatic learning. May it be of benefit to you and those around you. Namaste. We are beginning with 5 to 7 minutes movement, gentle movement. And the idea of it is to bring the mind to the body with awareness through movement. And so it's a new series that I'm starting that is movement awareness, 5 to 7 minutes before we sit and meditate. Okay, let's do it. So let's stand up. And you don't have to see anything. You can even close your eyes and feel the feet underneath you, the ground underneath you. Now bring all the minds, all the thoughts, all the emotions just down through the crown of your head all the way, the chest, the belly, the thigh, the knees, the legs, and now down to the ground, touching the ground. Let's just say a moment and feeling the ground holding us. The ground underneath us. There's a beautiful book of Salman Rushdie, The Ground Under Her Feet. And now slowly, very slowly, just move from one leg to the other. Like shift the weight from one foot to the other. That's it. That's very simple. Just one. And notice, now we're starting the awareness, opening the lens. What moves when you're shifting the weight? What moves? Is it the knee? Do you feel the knee? Feel the thigh? Do you feel the whole pelvic movement? And if the pelvic moves, is the chest moves? Are we swaying? And come back to center and find the center and feel now the difference between the beginning and now. And slowly come forward, shifting the weight to the forward to the front of your feet, to the toes almost, a tiny bit to the feeling of even the heels are coming up, tiny bit from the floor and going back to center. And again. And again, now you're feeling the movement of the body forward. Notice the edge of it. When do you feel that if you go a little bit more, you will fall forward? And start noticing which muscles are holding you from falling. Maybe the back, maybe the belly is now contracted to make you not fall forward. And where's your head? And coming back to center. And feel. Do you feel your toes more touching, spreading on the floor? Notice the breath. Maybe a breath came in. And now we're going to go backwards to the heels. And notice what happened to your toes when you go back to the heels. Are they coming up or staying clutching the floor? And where, again, the edge When you go backwards, what's the edge before you feel you will go fall backwards? And what do? Is it your knees now bend when you go backwards? And notice the changes. Again, where do you feel the holding back from falling? Is it the belly? The head coming forward? Maybe not. We'll see. You are exploring. It's an exploration in motion, awareness in movement. Nice. And come to center. And now feel the ground underneath your feet. What do you feel? You feel taller, you feel smaller. The feet is more spread or not. Yeah. And now slowly, we'll go to the right, shifting the weight to the right, and then forward, and then to the left, and then backwards. Now it's a little circle we're doing with our feet. And yet, the whole body's going with it. So notice, when you go backwards, is your knees bending? When you go to the right, what happened to the weight in the left? Forward, left, backwards. Notice the difference. Is your hip is going circling with the shifting of the weight? And now stand. Notice the breath. Yeah. The ground underneath her feet. And now go to the left and go back, go forward from the left. So we're doing the circling in the other direction, to the right, to the back, to the left. You're shifting the weight. And start as you're shifting the weight to really notice your hip. Is the hip coming forward when you're going forward? Going to the right when you go to the right, going backwards to the left. So now the hip is kind of circling itself together with the shifting of the weight. Now just play with that. This is all a play. Awareness through movement. Moving with gentle kind of waving, circling. And slowly start circling your wrists with it. Just circling your wrists. Hip is moving and the wrists are circling. And notice when you go to the right first, notice the circling of the wrists. It's interesting how the wrist is circling. Clockwise or counterclockwise. And come to rest, to the center. And feel the ground underneath your feet. Notice the breath. Notice how you feel in the hip and upper body, neck. And slowly, let's come to sitting. Feel the sitting, feel the posture. We're coming back to sitting meditation from movement meditation. Notice any breath coming in I see. Where are you now? How do you feel? And we moved from standing to sitting. We move from awareness through movement to awareness through sitting. And notice any movement that's happening in your body. Maybe movement of your eyes. Maybe your hands are still moving. And notice the journey to settling in into your body. And we'll do body scan, kind of sweeping the body from head to toes and back to head. Feeling the sensations of each part. And we start with the head, top of the head. So we're moving our awareness to the whole area, the kind of round area of the top of the head. And in the middle, there is the place where it was open the first 3 months of our life, the fontanella. Just feel that area. That's actually the seventh chakra. Its energetic center. That when it is kind of softening and opening, we can feel a little bit weight on it. Feel if you can feel the weight, or maybe tingling or movement, the top of the head. You can maybe imagine a whole pillar of light from the top of the head upward. And let that light spread into your face and feel the face filled with light, like the sun is bathing your face. And sense it, sense how the eyes receiving the light, how the lips, the jaws, the forehead, the eyebrow, sense it with the light kind of coming through like a beam of light going through, or touching your face. And your face is lit. And it's the sensation of that light moving. Now feel it how the light now moving into your brain, from the top of your head, the beam of light into your head, into your brain, to the back skull, and stay and feel this. You can imagine, again, you can sense and feel and imagine all this amazing faculty we have with our awareness. Can you feel the light kind of spreading to the back of your skull, touching from the inside? And you feel sensations there. Maybe you can feel the hardness of the bone of the skull, or you feel the liquid, craniosacral liquid. But just feeling the light coming down through the skull, through the brain, down to the jaws, down to the throat, to the neck, feeling the light like a cup of liquid light coming down into your throat and neck, and you feel it, you sense it, the liquid light coming down. And as it comes down, it kind of shine within and spread itself through the whole neck, jaws, upper shoulders. You feel the sensations. And down the light is continuing its journey downward into your right shoulder, right arm, right hand, fingers. It comes all the way to the tip of the fingers. It's even shining through your fingers. Liquid light moving within. Feel the volume of your upper shoulders, chest, the shoulder girdle, armpit, the upper arm, the elbow, the lower arm, the wrist, the hand. And there's shining light in the center of your palm and the tip of your fingers. Notice how the breath moves with the light. And come to the left side, and the liquid light from your neck is spreading now to the upper shoulders, to the upper rib cage, to the back and the front, coming down to the chest, upper shoulders, to the armpit, moving to the upper arm, the elbow, lower hand, wrists, wrist and hand, tip of the fingers, and the left hand is now full of light. The middle of the palm opens up, and the light kind of streaming upward or out of the hands. So you have a hands of light. Let's stay with this. Upper chest, arms, hands full of light and sensations. Downward. Now we come to the middle of the chest, touching the sternum from the inside, breastbone, and spreading into the lungs and heart, down to the diaphragm, And the whole rib cage is filled with light from the middle of the chest, like a balloon of light. It's spreading itself backwards to the spine, to the rib cage in the back, and you become kind of a balloon. This is like an encasement of light. Feel the breath coming in with the light spreading within your chest. Any part of you that needs a little bit more light, just send it. Maybe there's a heartache. Fill your heart with light. Within the heartache, we can still feel the light. Heartache, whatever heartache that you have. Heartache for young life that are being killed in the past, in your generation, in your ancestry, in your tribe. Or the heartache of technology and that is feeding on the earth energies and also creating havoc in our life. Or your loved one that now is maybe transitioning. Your heart aches so deeply. And you fill it with light of the divine, of compassion, of God. And you weep with it. And the light weeps with you. And your heart is filled with the light of compassion to all suffering, to all beings that are now either in transitions or in deep suffering, physical or emotional or mental. And the heart is so soft and filled with the light. And now it moves downward into your belly, into your hips and pelvic, and all the organs. And spreading from the center, liquid light into your womb, into your sexual organs, the buttock, the belly, the digestive organs, all of them are filling slowly with a liquid light, and you feel each of them, the liver in the right, and the pancreas and spleen, the stomach, the small and big intestines, the ovaries, the urethra, the kidneys, sexual organs, all of them filled slowly from that liquid light, opening them in deep gratitude, in deep love, deep compassionate love, light streaming into them. And you see them, imagine, feel, sense. The light is spreading into your right thigh, right leg, right knee, right foot, right leg, ankle, foot, tip of your toes are kind of spreading the light outside of themselves, like becoming beams of light. Feel that length of that of that leg from the inside spreading downward and sideways, and you become the legs of light. And the left side, the left leg, the left thigh and knee and lower leg and ankle and foot, and the sole of the foot in the center of them, like in the center of your hand, are sending a beam of light downward to the ground in gratitude for her, for the Mother Earth. And we become that beaming with sensations everywhere, beaming with light everywhere. The whole body is full of sensation, light streaming everywhere. See yourself as a beam of light spreading outward to anyone that you need healing right now. Your family members, your friends, the earth, your neighbors, the whole planet needs help, needs the light of your own being. Take your time. Enjoy this bathing. Every cell of your body is shimmering liquid light. Let's stay in that light of your own being. You can bring the light all the way upward through every part of your body, back to the beam of light at the top of your head. Or you just stay beaming with light in sensations and breath. The breath of light, the light of life, sitting. In certain tradition, in the Hebrew tradition, there is 36 beam of light beings that holding the world from destruction. Who knows? Maybe we can add ourselves to them, to the 36, and beam the light, ground the light underneath our feet and above our head, and feel the liveliness of each sensation in this body beaming, sending it to anyone that needs healing this moment, to all the sadness, to the mothers that are losing their children, to the fathers, to the brothers and sisters, to the daughters, to the son. Who knows? Who needs what your touch will, we don't know what it will touch, this light that we are sending. We don't know. Maybe the furthest corner of this planet. Who knows? That somebody needs a compassionate light, and it comes, and it doesn't know what we touch. We don't know. We don't know the influence of this work. We don't know anything other than we sit and beam our own light and feel it in our own organs, in our own muscles and on bones. May this light will touch the hearts of the leaders leading this planet now may touch and create a moment of joy, a moment of healing, a moment of goodness, friendliness, relationship. Let's stay and beam yourself inwardly and outwardly. You can always come to the breath. Recollect yourself and come to that sitting, body touching ground. Namaste. Thank you for the light. Thank you for this moment. Thank you for the healing. Thank you for listening. May you be safe. May you be well. And may all beings be free of suffering. Namaste.